Alright, so we're back with another episode here. Now you can see we're in a completely different location from the one we just were at, where we killed the troll. I actually found a different camp, and if you look here we have a few bandits. I believe there's only two. There's actually a dead one down here. Yep, there's a dead bandit right there. And then there's two bandits right here. This one's asleep, but he's fairly wounded if you look at him. And then there's a overlord right here. So, I'm not sure what happened, but I found some gear, and it looks like there was some strife within the bandit camp, because there's a dead bandit, and then one, well, they both have scars, and this one looks like he's bleeding out. Hold on, let me remember how to play real quick. Yeah, so this one you can see, he's got scars on his chest and his head, and I'm not sure why he's bleeding out, doesn't really describe. Doesn't really describe what his injuries are here. And then the overlord, same thing. You actually, let's check. So this is a muscular overlord. She's a pikeman, and again she has scars too. So since these are bandits, we're pretty much just gonna go straight into combat here. But let's go ahead and talk to them real quick to see what's happening here. Greet listener. Okay. So ongoing conversation. Let's see. Let's ask how you're feeling, just to see what happens. I'd rather not say. Okay, that's reasonable because you don't know who the hell we are. And let's see. This is a bandit camp, so let's see. We're going to ask about somebody, and we're going to ask about her. I am an overlord. I was once a thresher. Okay. And let's see. I think the next logical conversation piece would be to ask or brag about our past violent actions, and we scream out, "I am the slayer of Odot, Rabble-Jude, whom I buried alive under a mountain of hatred." Because, you know, we slayed a troll, so we're just gonna go ahead and... Okay, so she's just talking about the weather, but we're gonna go ahead and enter combat. I'm assuming Overlord means bad guy. Oh, I should show you guys the new equipment I have too. So, or I should just show you the loadout. I'm not sure how much of this is new, but we got our dagger, we got our helm, the gloves, the gauntlets, the bronze low boots, and we found a backpack here. I actually found a backpack in this area. So we're pretty much good to go in combat terms, and also we have a bronze mail shirt, so we're pretty much decked out in decent gear. We're going to make sure our weapons are drawn, and then we're just going to go for the attack. We're going to strike, let's see what the best hit is, in the right hand, with a slash with our copper dagger. Okay, so she parries us with the bronze pike. She's talking at us. I wonder what she's going to say. She's saying goodbye, so she's pretty confident in her combat abilities, but we're gonna go ahead and stab her with our spear in the lower body. And she's moved out of range. She's trying to yield, but she's not a good person, so we're just gonna go for the kill. And she looks like she's trying to sprint away. That guy is still asleep, so we're just gonna let him sleep. I wonder if we'll be able to catch up to her. I don't know. Oh no, she's booking it. So we're going to take our copper spear and we're going to try to launch it at her. Alright, like I was saying, we're going to go ahead and try to launch the spear at her and see what happens. Okay, so the spear doesn't do anything, but our crossbowman manages to get a solid hit in with a bolt. And our... yeah, it looks like our spear's stuck in a tree, so we didn't invest in climbing, so that's that. And it looks like, and I'm getting 7 FPS right now. it's like 90,000 degrees in my room right now. Yeah, it looks like the Overlord just booked it, so we're gonna go back to the camp. We're just gonna claim that as our own, pretty much. If my FPS... Oh, I'm still sprinting. Let's go back to a walk. And, yep, that spear is gone for good. But it looks like there's some gear down there. Yeah, there's another dagger that looks like. So we'll just go ahead and dual wield our daggers. That would be a pretty decent look. Alright, so we got our 2 daggers, and now this guy is still asleep, so we're gonna see if we can wake him up. And this guy is talking about a Tundra Titan, so we're gonna ask about that. And somehow he knows that it's up north, but he doesn't know anyone that could tell us. Okay. Start a new conversation with the low-voiced axeman. We're gonna greet the listener. And we're going to let's see. We're gonna claim this site for ourselves. I've forgotten my bold pronouncement. What does that even mean? Oh, well, this guy just went back to sleep. Let's wake him up again. Maybe we can get an axeman partner too, even though he looks like he's about to bleed out. Let's see. Ask listener to join us. Ask listener to join you on adventures. You come on my adventure. Okay, he is. I don't know myself. Oh, okay, so that's the conversation. This guy is not awake still. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. This should wake him up. We're gonna strike him in. This is a good idea, guys. We're gonna strike him in the upper body with just a little kick. And that bruises him, so I don't know if he's up now. No, he's still asleep, so he must be unconscious. So let's go ahead and just put him out of his misery, huh? Let's go ahead and... let's see how we should do this. We're gonna aim for the throat, and just go ahead and stab him. And... the major artery has been opened by the attack. He's still asleep. So let's aim for the head and just stab him again. And he's been struck down, so let's see what you had here, buddy. Bronze battle axe. That'd be good if we were an axeman, but we're not an axeman. He's got some coins. We'll take those gold coins, because we finally have a backpack. And I'm gonna go see if we can find some other trouble to get into, but I don't think... I want to kind of find another site and just focus on the combat real quick. Alright, so I was looking around, and I found, if you look down here, there's this little town that's actually the only, I shouldn't say the only, because there's that hamlet that we started at, but this is the largest human settlement in this world. If you look at the Legends viewer, which pretty much just says everyone is extinct except goblins and humans, and humans have a population of about 300, and goblins have a population of about 9,000, so, you know, this world's going pretty good for the humans. But we found this lair pretty close north to this town, so because my FPS is so low for some reason, I'm gonna kind of see what's going on in this lair, and I'll be right back with you guys. Alright, so we found our way into this little lair. We're gonna ease our way into it though. There's our crossbowman slightly behind us, which is probably for the best, because it's gonna be some CQC right here. We already spotted whatever we're going to be fighting up front. Let's go ahead and start creeping, and we're gonna try to sneak. Oh, our companion is complaining about the rain. Ooh, what is this guy? He's detected us. We've been spotted. It's a broad-headed peasant. Alright, well, he sees us, so there's no reason to continue sneaking. So, let's go ahead and walk, and we're gonna stop sneaking. And let's start a new conversation with the broadhead peasant. We're gonna greet him. He's Rakbin style jumps. Let's ask our buddy about this dude. What can you tell me about Rabkin style jumps? Well, we asked him, but he didn't say anything. He's running away. Why is this? Why are you running away? Let's see. Let's ask about him. He says he's a fishery worker, but that seems a little bit suspicious. We're gonna accuse him about being a night creature. Huh. I don't know why this guy would be in this lair. Let's... Come on, we gotta... Our guy has to... Our follower has to give us some info here about this guy, because I would feel terrible about slaughtering this dude without any reason. So, let's ask about somebody again, and let's ask about Radkin style jumps. He doesn't know him. Okay. Okay. Yes, that is a weapon, Radkin. I'm gonna go ahead and assume that since you are in a lair, you're not a good guy, so we're really going to fight this guy right here. We're gonna strike him in... let's see. The neck. Hold on. Give me 1 second, guys. Let's figure something out. Okay, so in my infinite wisdom, I decided to look this female human up in the Legends viewer, and it turns out she is one of several werebeasts that were cursed, I guess, by the human deity, one of the human deities. So the human deity that cursed her is the deity of order in this civilization. She cursed one human with this disease, and that human passed it down to 6 people. So there's a total of 8 humans with this affliction. And let's see, what else? Yeah, so it looks like Rakbin has killed one other human and has had about 42 rampages in her life. So we're going to be doing the world a favor by taking her out. So just to warn her that we're entering combat, we're going to strike her in the upper body with the pommel of our large dagger, and she falls over immediately. Oh, I guess that makes sense, because we did. Our crossbowman did just shoot her. So she falls over, and she's trying to talk to us. Oh, she's just worried about the fact that we have a weapon. Well, of course we have a weapon. You are a dirty werebeast, so why wouldn't we strike you down? Let's see. Let's see what we can strike here. We're gonna go for the upper right arm with a slash. Oh, she's moved out of range. Okay, so she's trying to get away too. Overlords I can handle letting away, but not werebeasts. And we just struck her in the left lower leg, so we're assuming she's injured. We're gonna aim for the head with a tricky strike, and we're just gonna stab her. And you stab the peasant in the head from the side with your copper dagger, chipping the skull and tearing apart the brain, which knocks her unconscious. And then, of course, the large copper dagger gets stuck in the wound, and we strike her down. So we just slayed one of the werebeasts here. So that's 8 remaining, I guess. And let's see, she doesn't really have anything for us to take, I guess. That would make sense since she's a werebeast. So yeah, that is 1 werebeast down. Alright, so again we're at a completely different location here. I decided to track down the bandit that we lost in the first section of this episode because I don't like leaving loose ends, and she, I like if we look at the conversation here, she called us a spineless, or no, let's see, where was it? It was up here somewhere, but she was complaining about the fact that someone attacked, oh here it is. In a time before time, somebody attacked somebody, and we were talking about this area in general, so I mean she's obviously talking about the fact that we attacked her. So we gotta finish that off because we don't want any loose ends. So we're gonna go ahead and attack her. We're gonna start conflict again because it's literally the same pikeman. We're gonna strike her. Let's see, I don't want to kill her on the first blow because that wouldn't be too nice. It'd be kind of boring. Let's go ahead and don't want to kill her on the first strike, but I don't want to knock her out. So we'll aim for her right upper arm. Oh no, that's not it. Right upper leg. We'll go ahead and slash her. Okay, she jumps away, so we're in combat now. Oh, just kidding. She's sprinting away again. Well, we're not going to let her get away this time. Hopefully the crosswoman actually does something. Why is everyone so fast in this game? Jesus. Like, look at that. She's moving faster than we can. And she's not getting tired or anything. Oh, just kidding. Looks like she just got kind of tired. It doesn't help that the trees are getting in the way either. Alright, she looks like she stopped moving, so we're gonna go stand up and just kind of attack her again. This time we need to get in a hit that's actually gonna get her, so we're gonna stab her in the lower body. She's moved out of range, so she's still running. Oh, there we go. We slash the overlord in the right upper arm. From behind, we fracture the bone. And we open up an artery and a motor nerve has been severed. So like I said, we're just gonna try to... Oh, she's yielded, really? Let's see. Demand an item. Let's see what we can take from you. I just want to see your inventory, actually. You know what? I don't think I want to do any of this. Let's ongoing conversation. Let's express our emotions. No, I don't want to do this. Let's see. Make a demand. No, we don't want to demand that. Let's see if she'll join us on our adventures. Oh, her duty is here, huh? In this camp that you just abandoned? Okay, well, you know what that means. Let's see. Yes. Even though she's yielded, I really do want to finish this off. Let's aim for her upper body and get her with a stab. Oh, she jumps away. Okay. What is she talking about here? Oh, she's just jumping away. Okay, so we're gonna attack her again. Let's see. No other good strikes. So, oh, we could aim for, what is that? The right upper leg? Yeah, let's kind of immobilize her a bit. Okay, it's deflected by her robe. That makes sense. She's regaining balance, though? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, we also need to get our ally some more bolts, because he's just trying to bash people in at this point, so that's good to know. Strike. Let's aim for your upper body. Another stab. Okay, you stab the Overlord Rakbin in the upper body with your large copper dagger, and the dagger has been lodged in the wound, and our copper crossbowman is just... Well, he's not made out of copper, but that's what he's wielding. He's just hitting her to death with his crossbow. So, we're gonna stab her again, because that's the nice thing about having two daggers. And we're gonna stab her in the neck this time. So you stab the Overlord in the neck, and it tears apart the upper spine's nervous tissue. A tendon has been torn in the upper spine. She loses hold of her bronze pike. So we're gonna pick that up actually, because I believe pikes use the same stats, or use the spear stat. So we're gonna get the bronze pike. we're going to... I forgot we're gonna have to finagle our way into learning how to equip this thing. Let's see. Strap. Give me 1 second here, guys. Okay, so we got the bronze pike here. And we're gonna go ahead and attack with a strike in the neck with our brand new bronze pike. We're gonna go ahead and stab with the bronze pike. And okay, so this is why Dwarf Fortress is the best, because we stab her in the head, or we stab her in the neck from behind with our bronze pike, and her head falls off, and because her head falls off, she loses grasp of the cap she was wearing, which makes sense. So she's down, that's one less potential enemy, because I don't know if Dwarf Fortress has like a nemesis system or whatever, but I don't like having a bandit that we attacked but didn't finish off running around. So we did a lot this episode. We actually killed Bandit Overlord, we killed a werewolf, and we killed something else. So yeah, I think it was a pretty productive episode, guys.